Hi everyone, I hope you are having a wonderful Friday. I hope you're having a good start to your weekend. If you do, in fact, if you do in fact get your weekend after today, I hope you had a good end to your week. Stone Corbell, thanks for 19 months. Blackwing Hackety with 45 bits says, Hannah Stream with a link says, gaze upon my works, ye mighty and despair. Very cute. I like the dress very much. What else? History Chick 96, thanks for 11 months. Nick with 45 bits says Samir Bhavani is just fucking with us now. Kid named COVID kills bully. What happens next is a shocker. What? Okay, we probably have to watch that one. Poet Lover 72 says, we're on a hype train, by the way, if I didn't mention, we're at 82% to level 2. Poet Lover 72 says, I was planning on getting my booster, but then I got sick. I thought it was a cold, but I got tested anyway since the new variant has similar symptoms. Turns out I'm positive. What really sucks is no one around here wears a mask in public, and I'm surrounded by anti-vaxxers. I'm a huge homebody, and I only go out to get food. I hate my area. That's a shame. But at least you got the original doses, and hopefully you'll be doing all right after you get through the unfortunate symptoms. Choking Ouroboros with 1,000 bits says, Happy Friday, everyone. Ice Queen with 50 bits says, congrats on the booster. Weren't we supposed to have died like 9 days ago, according to Call? What's up with that? Maybe I did die on I-180 in Williamsport all those years ago, and this is hell? Oh, maybe. Who knows? Not India Owl with 10 months says, Happy Boostmas, everyone. Bittergrin, thanks for 100 bits. Goddess of Anubis with 100 says, my mom and I got into a huge fight about needing Adderall, and now she and my stepdad are evicting me in the middle of COVID while I'm waiting on a disability claim. Wow, your parents are dog shit. No offense. Sorry. Speedy Yoshi with 45 bits. Links to this. Spider-Man defeats Mysterio. Mysterio. He doxed Uncle Ben. Bumble Homestead with 100 bit says, Vax, Vax, Vax. Austin Rosenberg with a link to a TikTok. Interesting. Baja's arm is sore. Mine is still alright.
Frankly, I'm beginning to question the economic benefits of NFTs. Doesn't make much sense when you get right down to it. Frankly, I'm beginning to question the
Speedy Yoshi, thanks for 11 months, says 11 months, bitches, have this. Oh boy, let's see what this is. Hey everyone, here's why our voice NFTs are different from just owning JPEGs. Voice NFTs provide intrinsic utility in addition to a fantastic community. You can't right-click either of these. More explanation in the thread below. Oh god, are they NFTs of voice clips? 49% to level 3 on the hype train. Let's try and get to level 5. Voice NFTs provide unlimited perpetual access to the underlying AI voice that the NFT represents ownership of. If you own a voice NFT, you can create all kinds of voice content and you will own all of the IP. Imagine being able to create customized audiobooks, YouTube video. Is it literally just selling you a computer voice? An artificial computer voice? Oh, God. All without the hassle of additional legal work. This also allows people with limited resources to access professional-grade voices more easily. Voice NFTs provide a new way for you to communicate and build up your persona in the metaverse worlds. You can look like anyone you want in the metaverse, and now you can sound like the voice NFTs you own. Imagine being able to walk into the voice of a character you're playing as in a multiplayer game. Imagine the next level of immersive experience. 99% to level 3. We understand the environmental impact of NFTs. We're working hard to move our voice NFTs to a much more environmentally friendly mainnet in future, such as Polygon or Solana, meaning it's not now, but we're planning on maybe doing something that's less environmentally destructive than we're currently doing. Someone asked, please cover Peter. I don't know. His newest video is like I don't know. I really don't. What else? The voice actor also benefits from the increased value. We're keeping the humans in the loop. It's just a SaaS project and not an NFT. We won't be able to create a truly decentralized solution in preparation for Web 3. So it's not even really an NFT. It has the veneer of an NFT. Good lord. What is wrong with people? Speedy Yoshi, thank you for 11 months. Nope, that's the one I just read. Neemsor Kolboth, thanks for gifting a sub. Poet Lover 72 says, oh, I'm doing good. I can't imagine how bad I would feel without the 2 doses. MW1642 with 100 bits. Noetic Fox with 100 says, the CC Crab Ragoon thing about bad form had my boyfriend in the ground laughing. That shit was hilarious. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. H-Baird says, what should have been a 15-minute lab appointment turned into me sitting in a waiting room for 2 hours today. Here's hoping I'm not sick with COVID next week. I'm sorry to hear that. That always sucks. Speedy Yoshi with 55 bits. NFT schemes that Troy Baker is promoting is already finding itself in trouble after stealing and profiting off somebody else's work. Who could have seen this coming? Oh, no. Oh, is this the one Troy Baker's involved in? I did hear about that. Good lord, what is wrong with people? How have people not heard of NFTs at this point and understood that they're dog shit, and if someone comes to you and is like, we have a project we want you to be a part of and it's an NFT, say no! Drab Mebin with 400 bits says, take the bits. Take them. 5% to level 4. Zealous55 says, welcome to the Boosted Gang. Just watched Peter's new vid. I completely understood your exasperation. Also, we thought the new Matrix movie was good. The tragedy never ends. I still haven't seen the new Matrix movie. DM Trey says, oh, Peter, I know you don't want to cover him, but fuck. Vork Void with 19 months says, I forgot my second sub-baby. Alright, that sub-baby's going to be... Antonio... Guatemala. Further into the Cryptoland madness. Oh god, what's this? Realize that all of the characters in Cryptoland are rigs bought off Turbo Squid. I'm losing my mind. Oh my god! Oh my god, he looks exactly like the dad from Inside Out! That's too good. Narnia Owl says, such innovation. Pfeiffer, cameo, don't look over here. M. Scheffler with 100 bits. We're at 65% to level 5. M. Scheffler says, I was out buying hand warmers for some grocery store workers on strike. Oh, that was really nice of you. I went to a local, also Praxis. Some grocery store workers on strike, and I went to a local hardware store to buy them. No one in the store was wearing a mask, and they had a sign saying the ivermectin was locked up and you had to ask for it. It's so strange. Where I live like 3 miles away, 80% of people wear masks and wouldn't take horse dewormer. Yeah, it's like we live in 2 different countries. It's very weird. Poet Lover Hype Points. Vork Void says, I sold my house. Here's some bits. Holy shit, way to spread the fucking wealth. 4,000 bits? That's insanity. I think you're second only to, like, Robert Morley in the number of bits given at one time. That's insanity. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Blackwing Hecate says, I will absolutely stand up and defend Matrix Resurrections. Hey, I haven't seen it yet. I don't have an opinion on it. Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. I've heard both opinions. Blackwing Hecate says, only here for a bit, going to see Bella in a bit, and Overthought says, gonna be lurking, but here's some booster bits. Thank you. 73% to level 5. M. Scheffler with 100 says, hype points too poor for 4,000 bits. Well, I appreciate all the bits I get. Whether it's 45 or 10 million, I don't know what the maximum bits is. 73% to level 5. In another life, I think I would have made an okay auctioneer. I can list things off. All right, going 75, 75, 75. Over here we got 45. I went down. No, I'd be a bad auctioneer, actually. Yeah, Baja says there were a bunch of people complaining about anti-maskers and anti-vaxxers in line for the booster when Hannah and I went. Yeah, there was a guy there who had been in the military, from what I sussed out of the conversation he was having with someone else, and he was annoyed too. And also talking about wherever he works now, giving people like 8 extra vacation hours or something, which is like 1 work day basically. An extra vacation day if they got a booster, which is nice. Since the Supreme Court's dog shit. Jellyfish85 says, my work has an outbreak, but I survived the week. Nice. Stay safe. 76% to level 5. You double dipped and got the flu shot at the same time. Yeah, I gotta go get a flu shot. I haven't had a flu shot in a couple of years. I really need to. Yeah, there was also another lesbian couple. Yeah. There's a lot of LGBT people in the place we're at. So we see them out, and it's always nice. Solidarity with our fellow LGBTQ plus people. Noetic Fox with 100 bits says, the new Matrix movie was nice, to be honest. Also, I went nuts this Christmas. It was very gay and very stoned. Fun. Blackwing Hecate says, only real symptoms I got for my booster was my arm was a bit sore and felt overly firm. Yeah, it's inflammation, probably. Sky Comet Fallen with 45 bits, and Speedy Yoshi with 45 bits. A minute left in the hype train. We're at 84%. We gotta push it over. We're so close. We can't lose it now. Speedy Yoshi with a link. Woo! Purple Nickel, thanks for 14 months. Says 14 months. How the time flies. Thanks for the entertainment and much love to you. Well, thanks for being a viewer. It wouldn't be entertaining if there wasn't somewhere there to receive the entertainment. Poet Lover says the last of my bits. Thank you, and we did it. We got to level 5. Much, much appreciated, everyone. Thank you so much.
For young boys in particular, there's an adverse risk associated with the vaccine. It's like a 2 to 4-fold increase in the instances of myocarditis.
Yes, but you know what?
Hospitalization.
You know that there's an increased risk of myocarditis among that age cohort from getting COVID as well, which exceeds the risk of myocarditis from the vaccine.
I don't think that's true. I don't think it's true. No. I don't think it's true that there's an increased risk of myocarditis from people catching COVID that are young.
What do you mean you don't believe it?
Versus increased risk of myocarditis from the vaccine.
No, there is. There's both.
Well, let's look that up, because I don't think that's true. Myocarditis is more common after COVID-19 infection than vaccination. But is this with children?
Joe Rogan is such a dipshit. Fucking the fact that Spotify paid this man millions of dollars to spew this shit all over their platform. Worst spending of money ever.
Yeah, we're talking about young people.
Men and boys aged under 30 after this is what it says here.
With children is the issue.
Well, no, we were talking about 15-year-olds.
Well, we're talking about young children.
Male child. 12 to 17.
12 to 17, more likely to develop myocarditis within 3 months of catching COVID at a rate of 450 cases per million infection. This compares to 67 cases of myocarditis per million at the same time following their second dose of Pfizer.
Yeah, so you're about 8 times likelier to get myocarditis from getting COVID than from getting the vaccine.
That's interesting.
Now,
that is not what I've read before, but also it's like, even when we're reading these things, it's like, what are we getting this from? Was this from the VAERS report?
I fucking hate Joe Rogan.
But even from the VAERS reports, when they report this stuff, it's like...
Fucking VAERS! Anyone can fucking report shit to VAERS! Even on the fucking VAERS website, it's like, hey, this is not fucking peer-reviewed information, dipshit. They just report anything. Stop it.
The amount of people that report, it's the under...
Joe Rogan is the dumbest fucking man in podcasting. Changed my mind. Blackwing Hecate says, hell yeah for gayness. Pixels Falling says, take my bits. Also, I noticed you always have to waste time checking clip times, so I went ahead and made a channel with my own edited clips. Never going over 10 seconds. Oh, nice. Rachology says, solidarity with 100 bits. M. Scheffler says, 2 things. New Matrix was great. If people are on strike at a store and you cross the line to buy things, you're an ass. No, it was someone buying stuff for the striking workers, not in the store of the striking workers. But I agree. I stand in solidarity of workers on strike. Sky Comet Fallen says, oh, this is gold And thanks for the bits. We are going to see a wedding venue tomorrow if we don't have shitty side effects from the vax, yeah. Ice Queen says, I don't understand Joe Rogan. He was like a background player in a semi-obscure sitcom from the 90s, and now he's a huge podcaster. How? He got into podcasting pretty early, and he gained a really big following, and he brought on interesting people. Unfortunately, he's a dipshit who, due to his popularity, thinks he's way smarter than he is. It's real bad. Garo the Khajiit, thanks for 10 months, says, howdy, all. Time to laugh at anti-vax dipshits while I work on my comic. Artemis8192 says, my parents left on holiday, so I bought a skirt and dress, and I've been dressing femme since they left. Took me 2 hours to shave my arms and legs, but luckily I had you laughing at sovereign citizens to keep me company. Well, I'm glad I was the background to that. I hope you're having a good time and feeling good about yourself. Speedy Yoshi says, gonna get you this wedding dress. We've looked at wedding dresses. I'm pretty sure we found the wedding dress that I'm gonna wear, but guess we'll find out. That is a fun dress, though. I would never wear it, though. Not to a wedding, at least. Hats off. We'll go classic. We'll go classic. No, wait. I have this somewhere. This is pretty. We'll go with this. How about it? So let's see what we're going to be taking a look at first. Like I said, today we're going to be looking at anti-vax idiots because I got a booster today and I thought it was thematically relevant. So let's take a look. How about this video from Call for an Uprising? He's always good for some solid anti-vax dumbness.
If you've
Artemis8192 says, I've been great except for the constant fear that someone will come home early and see me. Yeah, I feel that. I've been there back in the day. It'll be fine. You'll be okay.
ever had this feeling that something was terribly wrong with the world that we live in, but you couldn't figure out just what it was, then you've come to the right place. Secret societies, mystery religions, and the Illuminati have been controlling our reality since the beginning of time, but not anymore.
By the way, we're not doing bingo today. Do I watch Fundy Fridays? Yes, she's great. Speedy Yoshi says, last thing for now. A bride and groom had a cake made entirely out of cheese at their wedding. I just want to see the cake. Is there a picture of the cake? That's fun. Zarek Shadow says, first time I heard of Joe Rogan was from a complete dumbass coworker. He told me Rogan had a guy on his show claiming that Hitler didn't kill himself in 1945 and just died a few years ago. I asked this coworker of mine if he knew how old that would make Hitler, and he was clueless. Yeah, people are dumb. No bingo today.
Have you seen the new kid?
Mostly because we're covering, like, one topic, and it would just mostly be vaccine stuff, so I don't think it'd be worth it.
Because there is an awakening happening, and you are about to become a part of it. Wake up, because this is a call for an uprising.
For an uprising.
This is a call for an uprising. Welcome to today's show. Oh, you've got to see this. I want to thank a subscriber on the website at callforanuprising.com. Someone who posts a lot of great stuff over there. Everybody is posting great stuff.
It's a great website if you want unbridled anti-Semitism.
Judy B for posting this. She found a video of somebody who goes around New York, and it looks like from, the content on there, he films a lot of the buildings, the artwork around the buildings, and things.
That's kind of cool. Pseudo-Sapien, thanks for hosting.
Like that, and he happened, coincidentally, to be right outside of the Pfizer building. And, well, you will not believe some of the artwork right in the lobby at the Pfizer building. It is so unbelievable. It could make...
Guys, what do you think this art is going to be that he's going to freak out about? Because Call for an Uprising regularly freaks out about banal art because he sees symbolism in everything, because his, pattern recognition centers of his brain are absolutely insanely out of control to the point where it's, bordering on a mental illness, and I'm being pretty generous by calling it the border. Calling Call's behavior bordering on mental illness are a little bit like calling Colorado a border state. Noetic Fox says, I do not know if you got the message, but... Oh no, what is it? Jesus! Donald Trump is even telling you that COVID is real and you should get vaccinated and you aren't listening! Listen, Peter! Get vaccinated, you stupid bitch! I'm pretty good.
Your head explode. It will not shock you, but it might shock you a little. Because I say it will not shock you, because we all expect these types of things. However, seeing this in plain sight like this, it even shocked me just a little bit because it is so unbelievable how
Yeah, get to the thing that you're gonna freak out about.
is that, well, if you're not awake at this point, you're never gonna be. Now, welcome to Babylon, ladies and gentlemen. The person who posted this, by the way, I just want to give a shout out to their channel and credit for filming this, goes by the name of Lincoln Karim or Kareem. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. And I'm going to use some of the imagery from his video as well as imagery after doing a deep dive into just some of the images inside the lobby that are professionally taken as well. So let's begin. So
the art looks like it has stuff that's supposed to be reminiscent of Egyptian hieroglyphics, presumably hieroglyphics about medicine, because it's Pfizer, which is a pharmaceutical company, and if you want a thematically suitable piece of corporate artwork in your lobby, it's probably going to have something to do with, like, medicine. So I'm guessing the figures on here are in some way reminiscent of healers, whatever. Artemis with 100 bits says, tweet with a photo of me in a dress and a video of the skirt and dress goes spinny. You look so happy. You look so happy. Good for you. That's fun. I'm glad you're having a good time.
right here at the Pfizer.
H-Bird says the prescription symbol comes from the Eye of Horus. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh yeah, this is the guy's channel. Saved, and we can take a look at that video maybe in a little bit. It's fun when Call gives me new channels to look at. Thanks, Call.
Building. What do we see is spread in the window, because he's not inside. He's actually outside filming through the windows. What do we see? Oh, it's Horus.
Let's take a look at the Wikipedia page for Horus. Horus, or Hiru-Hor-Har in ancient Egyptian, is one of the most significant ancient Egyptian deities who served many functions. Most notably god of kingship in the sky, he was worshipped from at least the late prehistoric Egypt until the Ptolemaic kingdom in Roman Egypt. Different forms of Horus are recorded in history, and these are treated as distinct gods by Egyptologists. These various forms may possibly be different manifestations of the same multi-layered deity in which certain attributes are syncretic. Relationships are emphasized not necessarily in opposition, but complementary to one another, consistent with how the ancient Egyptians viewed the multiple facets of reality. He was most often depicted as a falcon, most likely a lanner falcon or a peregrine falcon, or as a man with a falcon head. The earliest recorded forms of Horus is the tutelary deity Nekhen in Upper Egypt, who was first known national god, specifically related to the ruling pharaoh who in the time came to be regarded as a manifestation of Horus in life and Osiris in death. The most commonly encountered family relationship describes Horus as the son of Isis and Osiris, and he plays a key role in the Osiris myth, as Osiris' heir in the rival to Set, the murderer and brother of Osiris. In another tradition, Hathor is regarded as his mother and sometimes as his wife. Claudius Alienus, oh god. Claudius Alienus. Okay, hold on. Let's look up medicine. Medicine. Nope. Healing. I'm trying to find a keyword that would explain something about anything but a connection between him and healing. Does anyone have any words I should search? Death Guard Elite says, got an electrolysis consultation next week, gonna ask about my facial hair at the same time. Nice. Speedy Yoshi says, show some respect, Hannah. Horus is my porn name. Science? Okay, that could be one. I just want to see, like, what were his domains? There's his genealogy, mythological roles. Anything in here? I'm just curious if he had any relation to healers in Egypt. And I'm trying to figure out if there's any specific significance to it being in the lobby. The Eye of Horus is an ancient Egyptian symbol of protection and royal power from deities, in this case, from the Horus Ra. I know someone said his eye was used. The Eye of Horus represents health. That'll do it. The symbol is seen on images of Horus's mother, Isis, and other deities associated with her. The Eye of Horus. Healing text. Ancient Egyptian medicine involved both practical treatments and rituals that invoke divine powers. And ancient Egyptian medical papyri do not clearly distinguish the two. Healing rituals frequently equate patients with Horus, so the patient may be healed as Horus was in myth. For this reason, the Eye of Horus is frequently mentioned in such spells. The Hearst Papyrus, for instance, equates the physician performing the ritual of Thoth, the physician of the Eye of Horus, and equates the instrument with which the physician measures the medicine with, quote, the measure of which Horus measured his eye. The Eye of Horus was particularly invoked as protection against eye disease. One text, Papyrus Leiden, equates each part of a person's body with a deity in order to protect it. The left eye is equated with the Eye of Horus. So it does have relation to ancient Egyptian healing practices, so it makes sense, again, based on the fact that Pfizer is a medical company, that when they're coming up with whatever their corporate art is going to be, they're going to be like, how about something ancient to do with healing? Probably a Lannister says, now that we're on the subject, Gods of Egypt is an amazing, fun, bad movie. I can't say I've seen it.
That's right. It's the Egyptian god Horus. This isn't strange to see inside of the medical facility here.
No, not considering, again, Horus's connection with healing, traditionally, in ancient Egypt.
Right? Just more...
For the record, that took me like 5 minutes to look up. If I had just Googled Horus healing, it probably would have come up even faster. Call's an idiot, is the point I'm trying to make.
Egyptian worship, I mean, we might as well just call it Babylon instead of America at this point, right?
You know, Egypt is a different place than Babylon, right?
Horus is standing right there in plain sight in the window. Now, Horus
no bingo today.
Is known to be the meaning behind Horus. He symbolizes protection, rejuvenation, rebirth.
Oh, look, it doesn't even look like it's just Horus. It's probably figures from different mythologies that have to do with healing, which would make sense.
Resurrection and wholeness, right? Or, as I like to call...
I don't know who the figure on the right is supposed to be, though.
What Horus represents. Satan! Yeah, that's right, because that's what he represents. We see Horus.
Horus is not Satan. Horus predates Christianity and Judaism, to my understanding. He certainly predates the modern Christian conception of Satan. Hawthorne, with 3 months, says, first trimester seem to have gone well. Can't wait to meet my first sub-baby.
Worshipped in Freemasonry. We see the Eye of Horus even on the dollar bill, right? Lucifer, the all-seeing eye. And look, it's not just...
The all-seeing eye isn't Horus.
A picture of Horus in the lobby there, along with a lot of other stuff I'll show you. Look right up there. Oh, look at that. We even have the all-seeing eye of Horus.
That's, again, the Eye of Horus, which we just looked up, was a symbol of healing in ancient Egypt. This is a pharmaceutical company. For someone who looks for connections everywhere, you're kind of really bad at it.
Horus in the Pfizer lobby. The only thing that's missing is why don't they just put the nanoparticles right next to it as well, right? Oh, can we talk about? Okay, but we have the all.
Man, he really wants to get more channels banned, doesn't he?
Seeing Eye of Horus right in the lobby, in the window for the world to see, because it. Look, they don't.
How much is that Horus in the window? The one with the Illuminati eye. How much is that Horus in the window? If I have to listen to call anymore, I will die.
don't need to hide it. There's
Replicant, thanks for 1,000 bits.
still people defending these types of signs and symbols and the affiliation with the occult. Not only do we have Horus and the all-seeing eye, what else do we have? We have satanic sigils and alchemy symbols, which yesterday, if you saw my video, I talked about alchemy, which
Alchemy isn't real, Call. Stop watching Full Metal Alchemist before bed.
people think chemistry, but
You should watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood before bed.
it's actually
Oh shit, I made an anime joke. Fuck.
used in witchcraft and black magic, and I've seen this all over.
I haven't watched Full Metal Alchemist. What are you talking about? I hate anime.
Because even studying, the West Memphis 3, when I cover them from time to time, because it's one of the biggest psyops they've ever created with getting Satanists off the hook using celebrity influence and propaganda from HBO.
Hannah's canceled. Ice Queen 142 with 50 bits says, is he going to call them optometrists regardless? I must wander now. Everyone have a great whatever is appropriate for you right now. Live long and prosper, peace and long life. Same to you as well. Have a wonderful evening, or whatever it is.
See the guy from the West Memphis 3 using alchemy symbols all the time. All the time. And that would be Damien Eccles, who's just...
Can we watch the JoJo fight with Horus? No, that would be copyright infringement, but also, what? I've only ever seen the first episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I watched the first episode or two and I was like, nah. I'm not feeling it.
Coincidentally, best buddies with Satanists like Eddie Vedder, Johnny Depp.
Wait, you think Johnny Depp is a Satanist? I think he's an alcoholic, but I don't think he's a Satanist. Allegedly. Zarek Shadow says, oh my god, he really believes the West Memphis 3 are guilty. That case is full-blown satanic panic. Oh god.
Nothing strange to see there. But they even have videos all over YouTube where they show the connection between alchemy and witchcraft. So we have those symbols there. But of course they're going to tell us that it's modern medicine and things like that. But wait, you want to see crazy and funny? All right, let me show you. Car parked out front. Tesla right out front, right? We know Tesla and we know the connection, right?
Okay. Teslas are popular cars. Do you think the Tesla is permanent? Oh, there's a license plate that says jab. That's hilarious. KR Goss says, would it be okay to share the GoFundMe for my husband's cancer treatment? Of course. Go for it.
Of course, it's coincidental. The car's parked right out front. Clearly somebody who's working here because
I mean, that's not a coincidence if they're working here and they parked in front of the building. It's kind of the opposite of a coincidence.
his license plate says jab on it.
That's pretty funny.
Can you make it up? Is this a coincidence?
It's probably not a coincidence. They probably got a vanity plate. Does Call not know you can get vanity plates? I don't know what the significance of the 5714 is, if it's maybe a patent number. I have no idea, but, like, it's probably a vanity plate. Dr. Gamble says, Call is the X-Files theme. Go check out the GoFundMe. There's a link in the chat posted by KR Goss. Stinky Boosh 77, thanks for 15 months.
Coincidence too is probably the president of the company parking right out front, his own spot.
I don't think the president of Pfizer drives a Tesla. I think the president of Pfizer could afford a better car than a Tesla.
Right? Jab on the license plate. I mean, can you make it up? No, you really can't. You really can't. Almost too in your face, right? But we're gonna believe that, it's just a random car park that it just happens to have.
Does he think those are the only two options? An employee of the place can have a vanity license plate that relates to their job. Or it could be random. It'd be funny if it was. I don't know. Nor do I care, because I don't look for nefarious conspiracies everywhere, because my brain works better than Call's.
License plate. How do you not laugh, really? How do you not laugh? I mean, I'm sure some of you are just shaking your head, smirking, going, this world is just unreal. Oh, it is.
Steve with the Q says, apparently all recent New York plates have the pattern ABC1234. Oh, okay.
It is. And then what else do we see? Well, I'll get to the signs that are outside that are rubbing it in your face, but you also see some of these other, there's like nuns and there's other figures on the...
That would be Isaac Newton, I believe. I could be wrong, but it looks like a depiction of Isaac Newton, so it's probably, again, trying to be like Horus and then other healers and people who developed science and stuff like that. It's a guess.
Well, I thought that this was really interesting. You have what looks like a demon here. Let's be straight up.
This looks like a demon? That demon has a weird mustache.
Because this thing has red eyes, and it looks like he's on a cell phone, like a tablet.
Nope, that appears to be some kind of scientific instrument. And his eyes are red because it looks like he's cast in bronze. You stupid, stupid man.
Tablet or a cell phone texting, which is really crazy because we have Pfizer, right?
It's not a phone. Does your phone have a giant stick thing with pointy stuff coming out and 5 holes in the back?
We have Nano. Sorry, I'm trying to, it's like.
Wait, is he Robin Williams and Mork and Mindy? Again, why do I make jokes that my audience isn't going to get? My audience are like in their 20s and 30s. Hawthorne says, can you make it up? Well, Call, you seem to be doing a fairly good job of that.
One of those things I do when I'm trying to, when people try to sing, they're like, la, 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 nano. Thank you, algorithm. So, with Nano and all this stuff and hooking up to the network, hey, this guy's on his
Nano just means tiny.
phone, right? He's got the old George Washington-like toupee thing on. He's got red eyes like a demon, and he's on a phone right in the lobby, right next to Horus. You can't really make... Yeah, you can. Okay, then outside the building...
My references are less dated than Call's. Fair. Purple Spyro fan says, can't stay, but just wanted to say grats on the booster and hope any symptoms are mild past quickly. I hope so, too.
We have these are the signs that are outside. Science never rests, but then we get this one. Science will win, right? It might as well say magic will win.
No, science and magic are kind of the opposite of each other. Not like diametrically. I guess it depends on how you define magic, but magic is fictional. So, does it really matter?
Right? Evil will win. But in reality, they don't win. Because Jesus has already won. And those of us who follow Christ have already won the war.
Okay, so shut your channel down. What are you worried about? Go eat a bag of chips. You're fine.
But we're still here on the battlefield trying to wake as many people up because we don't want to see souls get led down this path into insanity, which is exactly where we are.
If you're trying to stop people from going down the path to insanity, your channel is doing even worse than I thought.
Headed, or should I say, where we are here in Mystery Babylon, where we're living right now. So,
we're not in Babylon. I am in America.
These are sigils that are all around inside of the lobby. Nobody would ask questions. They go in there. Wouldn't you think?
No, because I have a general understanding of enough things that I can look at that and synthesize what it is called, which I did in this video. You apparently don't have that capability. I wonder how much conspiracy thinking comes from just a general lack of understanding about the world around you. So in that vacuum where understanding how things work and what things are would be, they feel the need to come up with all sorts of random stuff. Just a thought. Hydrate.
It'd be like...
I mean, we are listening to someone babble on. That's pretty good.
Maybe a giant syringe, or I don't know, something like that. No, we have sigils and alchemy.
What reality is it? We are in dimension 617.
And Horus's eye, and there's nuns, and there's a car with a chav license plate out front. I mean, I had to do this video because I was just shaking my head in laughter. And again, I want to thank Judy for posting this on the website. This is the type of great information that's being shared because who's thinking of this, right? Somebody just happened to go by and saw it and filmed it. They were like, this is kind of ridiculous. And of course it is. Of course, but there's no connection between ancient Egypt, which is, and the occult and Satanism, and what's...
It's not occult or Satanism. There is a connection between ancient Egypt and Horus and medicine. Vork Void says, I work with microchips and people misusing nano bugs me. Astrofox says, did some Googling. Looks like the other guy was Anthony van Leeuwenhoek. I definitely butchered that. Apparently one of the first person to study stuff with his homemade microscope, which is what I think was in his hand. Oh, that makes total sense. Yeah. Again, another step in the history of medicine. So it's a mural depicting sort of the history of medicine and how we've come to modern medical science. Again, things I synthesized by being able to pick up on basic cues about reality. Astrofox says, nope, just read that. Narindi Owl says, that's definitely a big thing for flat earthers, but for people like him, it also applies. Sky Comet Fallen says, while the hate for Babylon, they are pretty advanced in pog culture for their time. Can we get some love for the ancient Babylonians in chat? Fuck yeah, Babylon.
What's going on now with modern day pharmaceuticals and everything like that, right? I mean, we only know what that stands for, but you gotta be careful here on YouTube.
Yeah, you better be careful, Call. I'm always watching you.
Right? Because we know in, Hebrew and a lot of languages, the meaning of pharma and pharmaceutical has to do with poison and magic, and potion.
Evil Dead Guy says, look at this. Oh no, what's this? This is Viacom. Why?
Did you guys?
Why did you want to show me a clip from iCarly? The Fluffy Oreo, thanks for 9 months, says, I don't talk much since I work while listening, but fuck yeah to being subbed for 9 months. Never know what to say in these. Well, thank you very much for the 9 months. I appreciate all my lurkers. I know we have a lot of people in chat who are here a lot that I address. But to people who never talk, who watch regularly or semi-regularly or just every once in a while, I appreciate your viewership just as much. So thank you very much. And that's 9 months, so that's a sub baby. This sub baby's name is going to be Amerigo Vespuccio.
But we won't go down that road. So what do you guys think about the lovely decorations inside of the lobby? Makes perfect sense, right? I mean, it's only a matter of time, I guess, before we see this inside the White House, right? Oh, wait, the White House already has the black and white tile floors. I mean, they might as well just put a giant Baphomet on top of the White House at this point.
Can we? It's about time the White House got a pair of rockin' tits on it.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised next year when we see someone looks inside the window of the United Nations, or, I covered that with that thing that was outside of there, that beast-like dragon. They just put the Baphomet outside at this point. I mean, they don't seem to care. They know.
Again, more rockin' Baphomet tits are always a good thing. These are the only Babylons you care about. Fucking Sonic Air Riders, or whatever it was called. Underrated game. I enjoyed it.
Know that we're living amongst the dumbest people, so they just...
Sky Riders? What was the name of that Sonic game?
Go, yeah, look, we've already tested the waters. These people are actually so dumb. They're defending us. These people who are atheists and all this and think that none of this is real, they're actually defending us and attacking Christians and quote-unquote conspiracy.
Wait, we're defending you? Sonic Riders, that's what it was.
Conspiracy realists, not theorists, because that's what we are, right? They're just going...
Whatever you say, Call.
Oh, well, we might as well. What's next? Maybe we'll just do we'll do a real ritual sacrifice right outside, right? What would the people say? They wouldn't care.
If they murdered someone outside of the Pfizer building, I would care, Call.
They wouldn't care, so we'll just, maybe next year big pharmas like Pfizer and everyone else, we'll just change their logo to the all-seeing eye, right? You might as well. And Baphomet with it. I mean...
That wouldn't be very good for brand recognition, Call. Nick says, Hedgehog Cleanse. He's gotta go fast. Someone digitally add some rings in here, and the ring pickup noise from Sonic, please.
Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous that people don't see this.
M. Scheffler says, at this point, wouldn't it be easier to keep a list of things that are not satanic symbols at this point? Like, what could Call think that was not a symbol of Satan? Probably only the cross? Unless he turned it upside down. Then he thinks it's satanic.
At this point. But again, this is the time we're living amongst the stupidest people who don't see signs and symbols. You could...
No, Call, I see them. They're just not what you think they are. They're not evil or nefarious. It is literally a mural of the progression of medical science. You are crazy. Please seek help.
Show it to them a million times over, and they still think it's like
Have I heard of the CERN ritual to Shiva? No, I haven't.
we're putting the symbols there. Or they're doing it to troll us. Those are the only two excuses they have. And they
Third one, it's a mural about medical science in a building for a company whose entire purpose is to perpetuate medical science and make a profit off of it.
don't realize how dumb they are, but they will in due time when it's too late, and there will be no forgiveness then.
Will I cover Peter? I don't want to. I don't know. I gotta think about it. The video he put out today is really frustrating, and I said we were gonna take a break from Peter just because he seems to be doing really badly, and I don't want to be exploitative.
There won't be a time for repentance then. They'll be on the battlefield, and then people like us will be able to launch them right into that pit. So, again, thank you to Judy on the website for posting it. This is the type of stuff that's getting shared over there, so please consider joining the website at callforanuprising.com. There's a lot of stuff you wouldn't even think about that's getting shared that people are seeing, that you're not going to find. Like, how would you find that video on YouTube if, I didn't show it to you from some...
I probably wouldn't. So thanks. We'll look at that channel next. Tube Man says, people who think St. Peter's Cross is satanic are fools who have never read a history book. Yeah.
Someone who found it themselves on the website, Judy, or many other people who are doing the same exact thing. They're finding stuff, they're seeing stuff in their own towns, they're sharing it, they're getting the information out, and that's what's really wonderful about the forum. Is well worth the $2.99. It's troll free, it's 24/7, it's active as can be. There's constant posts every few minutes. It's nonstop, people interacting, fellowshipping. There's all the topics you could possibly want. You could
Especially anti-Semitism, allegedly.
pick at every topic you want to talk about. You could start your own topic thread. So these are things that are going on over there. So thanks again for sharing. I want to thank everyone on the website for the stuff that they've been sharing with me and everyone else. It's really been great, of course, as well as talking about, getting off the grid and homesteading and communities, starting communities of our own. So things like that are super important. So check out the website if you haven't. I want to thank the Patrons because of you. It keeps me here on YouTube. And I want to know what all of you think about the floppy right here in Babylon, America, where the all-seeing eye of Horus is right next to the logo for Pfizer in the lobby with even a picture of Horus himself. Whew, man, good laugh, right? What an utter joke this is all becoming. I thank you guys for being here. Hope you're doing well. God bless you and your families.
So once again, Call completely misses the point. Surprise. I kind of wish he'd stop. Not kind of. I really wish he'd stop. YouTube, please ban him again. I kind of want another angry video from him complaining about being quote-unquote censored. Anyway. Pixels Falling says, Call waking up in the hospital after contracting COVID.
You're supposed to protect me! Oh God! They know I know! I'm in the network! Why isn't my head wrapped in tin foil?
Stone Corbell says, oh boy, talking about homesteading and breaking off into communities. Can't wait for Call starting a cult arc. Is there anything Call doesn't think is a conspiracy? I honestly don't know. So here's this weirdo that Call was talking about going to the Pfizer building. So they're like, hey, they want to go in, but they won't let him. These the best footage they could get? That's weird. Just being a fucking creep. And silent the whole time. Whatever. Alright, what else? This isn't exactly a... Oh, God. We gotta watch this one. We gotta watch this one. I present to you... Man embarrassing himself.
Vaccinate me in my thong. Vaccination, right or wrong. Dr. Fauci, give me that ouchie. I want it in my body. My name's Alex Stein. I'm here today because we got to vaccinate our children. You know, we really don't have enough vaccines. Like, they're not mandatory, and that's the problem. Will the real Dr. Fauci please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. Vaccinate your mom, vaccinate your dad, vaccinate the happy, vaccinate the sad, vaccinate your babies, vaccinate them, even if they got rabies, vaccinate my life, vaccinate my wife, vaccinate your DNA, vaccine created by the CIA, vaccinate your body, vaccinate me at the party, vaccination freak a leak, I want the vaccine in my life.
So if you can't tell, it's an anti-vaxxer trying to pretend to be a pro-vaxxer in order to make a point? I don't know.
I want the vaccine for my wife. I want to vaccinate you all day long. Vaccinate you while I wear my thong. Vaccinate me. Vaccinate who? Vaccinate she.
Quiet
Vaccinate
185,
her.
thanks for a
Vaccinate
year.
him. Vaccinate my friend.
Happy anniversary. Garrett the Khajiit says, is it possible to cringe yourself inside out asking for a friend? I think you'll be safe.
Want to vaccinate to the end. Vaccinate me pure L. I love you. What can I say? DNA, I love you. I got the pure L, feeling pure, so clean. Got the Lysol, because I'm calling Paul. Do you got to clean the mic? You got to vaccinate. You going to get corona from Mona. Don't vaccinate. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. You got to vaccinate in the Lone Star State. Vaccination is so great. Vaccinate me all day long. Vaccinate your dad and mom. Vaccinate my body. Vaccinate me at the party. I vaccine dream. I love the vaccine all day long. I want to vaccinate your mom. I want to stick it deep in your arm. Oh my, where are you? I want to vaccinate.
Guys, we're halfway through, don't worry.
You, but you.
Scott Comment Fallen says this guy belongs on Chadtopia. Bubble Homestead says, do they have to put this in the meeting minutes or whatever it's called? The board have to keep track of? I hope so. Tube Man says, I'm already boosted. How can I get vaccinated again despite this, man? Nick says, is this a deep cover Republican trying to get people not to get vaccinated? Yes, it is an anti-vaxxer, to my understanding, making fun of people who are getting vaccinated.
You can't hear my
Sky Come Up Fallen says, never mind, he would belong there if he was actually pro-vax and self-aware.
song. Yeah. Vaccinate me in my thong. Vaccination, right or wrong. Dr. Fauci, give me that ouchie. I want it in my body. Vaccinate me to go to the party. Omar is back. Vaccinate me, white or black. Vaccinate you. Vaccinate who? Vaccinate you all day long. Vaccinate your dad and mom. Vaccinate me in my thong. Vaccinate the mayor. I am a vaccination player. What can I say? I'm the real Ron Sayer. Prime time, 99 on the grind all the time. I blow your mind. I spit the rhyme. I commit the crime. I'm always on time because I'm 99. Alex Stein, and I grind and shine and I blow your mind. One more time. Vaccinate your mind. Vaccinate your body. Vaccinate your life. Live your vaccination party. I love y'all. Peace. God bless. Follow my Instagram. IG.
Your time is up.
What the fucking shit? Okay, let's watch that Samir video about the kid named COVID bullying some other kid.
Yeah, he seems pretty cool.
We should definitely be friends with him.
Yeah, I agree. Hey, I think that's him heading our way.
Hey, guys.
Hey, what's up, new kid?
What's going on?
Where'd you move from?
Orange County.
I bet there's a lot of oranges over there.
I've actually seen more oranges here in LA.
Oh, dang. So it's a lie?
I think so.
Who wrote this?
What's your name, by the way? We all been calling you New Kid all day.
It's COVID.
Dude, come on. That's not funny. I had an uncle that died from COVID last year.
I'm not kidding. Ouch.
Dude, seriously.
Yeah, man. It's not cool.
I'm not kidding. My name is COVID.
Dude, your parents must hate you.
How would his parents know, like, 12 years ago, not to name him COVID?
Seriously.
Guys, come on. It's COVID with a K.
You shouldn't even be saying that word.
It wasn't even a thing when I was named. I'm 10 years old. COVID didn't even exist back then.
His parents named him coronavirus disease.
It's like your parents knew or something.
Anyways, 6 feet, bro.
Alan, seriously, you literally just touched his hand.
You fist bumped him too.
First off, they're not spelt the same. And you guys are being extremely rude. I don't have COVID, so you don't need to worry about me spreading it.
You don't have it, you are it. I bet you're not even vaxxed.
I don't need to be vaxxed. Kids aren't in danger. And my family doesn't really...
Oh no! Is Samir an anti-vaxxer? Oh shit! Oh fuck!
believe in it.
Please get your kids vaccinated. Kids have and can die of COVID.
Oh my god, you're not even vaxxed?
You literally are killing people.
You know what? I'm tired of this.
Is this literally just Samir complaining that people want him to get vaccinated? Sky Come Up Fallen says, that singing guy really wants a syringe in his ass. Really, really wants one. Ooh, woo.
Let's kick his...
When was this made? 2 weeks ago?
Unvaxxed butt.
Yeah, I'm down.
Hey, wait, guys. I'm not looking for any trouble. It's just a name. It's not my fault.
Stop talking. I can smell the COVID off of you. Here's some Johnson, please. Stop it! You're coming to me with black eyes.
Very close.
No! Ah! Let me rip this pants. You're tearing my Gucci. No, stop!
Give him a black eye.
Okay, I got it. Stop, please. You guys are tearing my Calvin Klein.
Not as Calvin Klein! Screaming at the radio, thanks for 8 months.
COVID. Oh my god, what happened to you? Oh my goodness. I can't believe these savages did this to you.
I told you, Ma. We changed schools and I'm still getting harassed. Got my booty beat on my first day.
Phrasing.
I didn't think it would happen.
What should we do?
Is this the world liberals want?
COVID, you have a lovely name. Have you thought about standing up for yourself and fighting it back?
Mom, are you serious? Sensei taught me I should only use my karate skills for defense, not offense.
Come on! You should have grabbed his throat and punched him like this, right? And you know the karate chop, right? And then kalari.
Is Samir fucking with us at this point?
Mortal Kombat is ass. Marma, like this. She will bleed for life. You know, I showed you how to do the Marma Vidya. What am I paying for? Just to get beaten up. Yeah, the blood, come on.
If they are hitting you first, you should have defended yourself.
I know, but they're weaker than me. I would have literally killed them with my skill.
I see, but you don't want to kill anyone. You have killed enough.
Mom, seriously?
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't resist the pun. Okay, then what? We can't keep moving because of this.
I was thinking, why don't I change my name?
Change your name?
Mom named you.
Only at school. Till this whole COVID thing dies down. No pun intended. What if I go by Kevin?
Kevin. That's sweet.
That is a wonderful idea. If it works for you.
That was very strange editing. Glad you got your booster, Squire. My arm still doesn't hurt.
Hey, COVID.
Interesting.
Your black eye looks nasty.
Hey, COVID. Why aren't you talking to us?
Makes you think of this ad. Oh god, what is it?
I was overweight and looked terrible, but AIDS helped me
Oh, the weight loss AIDS thing.
lose 46 pounds. The AIDS diet plan helped me lose 28 pounds.
AIDS helps control your appetite so you lose weight. Yet AIDS lets you taste, chew, and enjoy. And the appetite suppressant in AIDS is not a stimulant.
AIDS helped me to lose 18 pounds, and it doesn't contain anything to make me nervous.
Question, why take diet pills when you can enjoy AIDS? AIDS helps you lose weight without making you jittery.
Because my name isn't COVID anymore.
Huh?
Yeah, I changed it to Kevin.
Huh? You could do that?
Do what?
change your name?
Yeah, since you guys found my name offensive, I decided to change it to...
Nick says, wasn't AIDS awful for you anyway? I honestly don't know. I don't know much about it.
Kevin.
It wouldn't surprise me, though. It was an appetite suppressant.
Kevin. I like that name. It's my little nephew's name.
Yeah, Kevin's cool.
Cool name. Kevin. Good decision.
So the lesson, kids, is to conform to peer pressure.
Hey guys, sorry to bother you. You look like a friendly group though. We are. I'm new here. Can one of you show me to the counselor's office? I had to meet my counselor for an orientation.
Yeah, I can help you. Or, give you the orientation.
Thanks, that's really sweet. Maybe later?
Oh, for sure.
Hi, I'm Kevin.
Hi Kevin, nice to meet you. I'm Karina.
The office is over there. I know, I got lost my first day as well. I'm new here too.
Oh, that's so cool. Looks like you had a rough day though. Is your eye okay? Hold on. What is your name again? Karuna?
Karuna like Corona?
Oh.
What the fuck is these kids' problem?
My God.
Come on, guys, seriously. She's a girl. Leave her alone.
It's Karuna, not Corona.
These guys have a problem.
Yeah, you killed my uncle.
Come on, Johnson.
What the fuck?
No, she didn't. My real name is COVID, actually. These are the guys who did this to me.
Oh my God, what?
No, it's Kevin, right? Unless you want me to teach you another lesson.
Yeah, come on, Kevin. I'm starting to like you.
Yeah. It's Kevin.
Report them for what? They haven't done anything.
Now.
You can't just report videos you don't like. They have to actually break YouTube TOS. Speedy Ochi says, also, like, he's not vaccinated. Even if he changed his name, he still wouldn't be fucking vaccinated. Yeah. Samir seems like he's an anti-vaxxer or something. It's really gross.
Okay, cool. Well, maybe, Johnson, we need to teach this Karuna a lesson, too.
Oh, are they gonna beat her up? Reasonable. Pixels Falling with 45 bits. Who's Samir? Samir is the guy that writes the videos. It's his channel.
Kick his ass, Seabass!
Seriously, she needs to meet my Johnson & Johnson.
Oh, you might report the bullies to the teacher. That makes so much more sense. Sky Come Up Fallen says, what is this shit? What exactly is the message? I guess we'll find out.
Come on, guys. She's a girl. Seriously?
Please, I don't want any trouble. You wouldn't hurt a girl. Would you? We're not. We're destroying Corona.
Hey, big boy. It's time for you to feel
This could have been made over a decade ago by naming the girl ISIS.
the wrath.
ISIS killed my uncle.
COVID.
I'm gonna get you.
He can't breathe because of COVID.
I'll take you to the counselor's office. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
And then COVID and Corona lived happily ever after. Unfortunately, they were also patients 0 for a brand new variant that killed 50% of the Earth's population.
Kevin, thank you.
The name's COVID. Here, let me walk you to the office.
Okay. Thank you, COVID.
Is that kid dead? I don't know. Nick says, fun fact, another video on his channel is 2 Mortal Kombat cutscenes. Yeah, I don't know what the thing is with Mortal Kombat and him.
COVID seriously injured Allen and killed Johnson. It came all over the newspaper that COVID killed a student in the playgrounds.
What? He fucking killed him? Fatality.
Luckily, the school security cameras caught everything and determined COVID was acting out of self-defense.
Oh, so it's okay to kill another student in that case? What happened to proportionate response? Hats off. Ooh, can I wear these and these? Tea with Goblin says, good morning, Hannah. Hello, chat. I just got my booster and it knocked me on my ass. Worth it. You look super cute in the flower crown. Thank you. Can I do the flower crown and this? Let's see. Ooh, nice. That's a good look. Sky Cup Up Fallen says, I never thought that I'd see cursed Corona-chan memes become real. And then Evil Dead guy with a link. That escalated quickly.
Bullying is never the right thing to do, and you never know who you're messing with, even though they may seem like a pushover. You need to respect other people's cultures and names. A name doesn't define a person, so you shouldn't base it off that or any other stereotypes or controversial topics. Unfortunately, Allen and Johnson had to learn their things the hard way.
They didn't learn. He killed one of them. He killed one. To be clear, he did not learn a lesson. He is just dead now.
COVID has affected and harmed a lot of people, so let's at least respect the ones named COVID.
No one is named COVID! What? Kirthan says yoink. M. Scheffler says snipe or something. I don't know how this works. Ooh, Kirthan got it just before you.
Karuna stayed friends for many years until one day they decided to date. They ended up getting married and had two of the cutest kids ever, Omicron and Dulta.
Don't let him get to you. That's what he wants. That's what he wants. That's what he wants. Tube Man says COVID later died of Ebola. Nick says there are people named COVID. Are there really? I didn't know that. Anti-Pretzel says, bruh. Bummel Homestead with 45 bits. Meet the COVIDs. These people share the same name as COVID. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Well, consider me wrong then. Thanks for correcting me.
Truly hope you can drop this video a like. It will truly mean a lot to me, and it will make you feel a lot better, and it will help out.
Let's make a TikTok video, Dad.
How about this? This is some, in my opinion, scam artist trying to sell people a fake treatment for, you know, the thing.
Welcome to the Safe Soda Coronavirus Special. Please share and enjoy this presentation. Well, here we go. Hello everybody, my name is Dean from Safe Soda. For those who know me, I've been doing live presentations about the our pharmaceutical Bicarb for basically 18 years now. So today I'm going to talk to you about quite a few things, but I'm going to come from this from a bit of a different angle. Around the world, we've got coronavirus, and the whole world's got into a bit of a pandemic, and a bit of a whole world has gone into a bit of a frenzy. So today I'm going to focus on a little thing that I see nobody talking about, and I believe this is the key, to good health, and possibly the best defense to protect yourself against all these things like the coronavirus.
Nothing what he says should constitute medical advice. He's wrong about basically everything he says. I'm showing this for educational purposes only. Education on the fact that this man is wrong and that his claims are untrue. Do not listen to this man.
Now that's a pretty big claim coming from a guy that's not a practitioner, I'm not a doctor, I've got no medical background, but I've been...
No, you don't say. Why would anyone listen to you then?
Studying viruses and bacteria and cancers for 18 years.
No, you haven't, because you're not a doctor and you're not a researcher in those fields. So, no, you haven't been researching anything. You've been Googling things. Nick says, everything that guy just said is bullshit. Yeah.
And I've been involved with Bicarb for basically 28 years this year, 100% of my time for 28 years. So my expertise, well, I would say I'm an expert in Bicarb.
No, you're
and
not.
pretty much that's it. But it's amazing what Bicarb does in the body and also in nature itself. So today I'm going to focus on something a little bit, like I said to you before, that nobody seems to be focusing on. And when you understand this, I believe this is a bit of a game changer. Now, this is the first video I've done of this type, and I've decided to do a screen record because I can flick from screen to screen, and I can use my little pencil here to basically highlight a few things as we're watching the screen.
Isn't bicarb baking soda? I'm guessing that's what he means, like bicarbonate. Bicarbonate. Bicarbonate, also known as HCO3, is a byproduct of your body's metabolism? Unless he is talking about this and not like bicarbonate of soda, but I guess we're going to have to see what he says.
So I hope you enjoy this little presentation. Now I'm going to keep a lot of the opinions, conspiracy theories, and all these things that everybody's talking about. I'm going to keep all that off this presentation and just deal with the
starting
facts
to hurt now.
when it comes to your immune system. Everybody's talking about immunity, good health. Everybody's talking about all the vitamins and minerals and a good diet. All that I totally agree with. But there's one little thing that people seem to be missing, and if this
vaccines. They're missing vaccines. Get vaccinated.
this isn't correct, then all the other things, you're not getting the benefits of all the other things. Now, the problem that I see today is that everybody wants to kill these things. Everybody wants to kill cancer and viruses and bacteria and
The what? Yeah, usually if there's something that's causing an issue, yeah. What?
and parasites. They all want to kill these things. Well, in my opinion, you can't
Oh god, he's also a sovereign citizen and he's now offering seminars about biblically based common law. Oh no.
kill these things.
Cult of Cautious Optimism says sodium bicarbonate is a medication that can raise the pH of blood for things like diabetic ketoacidosis. If taken normally, it can make your blood basic and kill you. Oh, God.
They've been around way before we were all here, and they're going to be here way before we're all long dead and gone.
Okay, but I don't want them in my body causing issues. And cancer isn't like an organism. It's cells growing out of control in whatever part of my body has the cancer. It's not its own thing deserving of, like, life. It's just cells growing uncontrollably.
All we need to find is what triggers these things to multiply. Classic example. Here we have a little piece of bread. Now, as you can see, this bread is completely moldy. This is from...
How long have you had that?
The first...
Oh, 14/1/19. Okay, well, at least you labeled it, I guess.
Of, the 14th of January 2019.
Skycomet Fallen says, WTF, of course we're killing cancer. What is wrong with him? Is he saying we should just die? I don't know.
So it's over a year old. Now, do you know why you get...
How about you don't keep a piece of year-old bread in a plastic Ziploc bag like a psychopath? Nick says, at Sky Comet Fallen, if we kill all the cancer or disease, he can't scam people. Allegedly.
You basically mold in bread because the yeast in the bread ferments.
Do you think he still has this piece of bread? Probably, right? Tube Man, I almost called you Turbo Man. Tube Man says, why is it always either piss or dangerous chemicals? I couldn't tell ya. Baha says, oh wow, this guy is so smart. If only there were scientists all over the fucking world for centuries trying to figure out why all cancer multiplies. I fucking hate him.
It's the sugar.
This piece of bread is his fetish. Yeah, he sticks it up his urethra. Makes his orgasms much more powerful.
It creates acid and that triggers mold or yeast.
Thank you, Glutty Max.
To multiply. Now on the back here, we've sprinkled our superior soda. Now, it's discoloured, but you can see there isn't one bit of mould on the other side of that piece of bread. Now, we haven't killed the yeast.
I don't know if I'd agree with that statement based on what I'm looking at.
We've just basically found out what triggers yeast to multiply. Now, viruses and bacteria and all these other things are pretty much the same. You can't kill these things, you just need to find out what triggers these things to multiply.
If you stop things from multiplying, you'll be killing it in the long run. If living things, or things that are not necessarily living, like a virus, you stop them from multiplying, they might die. Viruses are different, but I'm like bacteria and stuff. Baha says, what? Yeah, multiplies because that's how it reproduces, you dumb fuck. Holy shit.
So I've done a little presentation here, and I hope that all you guys share this and basically like it, share it, and let everybody share this, know this information, so they can basically help their immune system. Now, I'll start the presentation now, and we'll see how we go anyway. Well, welcome to my coronavirus special video. This little video is going to explain quite a few different things, and hopefully you enjoyed the little presentation that I've made for you today. Now, today I'm going to talk about a little word called common sense. Well, as you know, in today's world, common sense isn't really that common, as you can see in some of these photos here. So there's no common sense there. Obviously, he's going to...
I don't think that's a real photo. I'm guessing someone photoshopped that as a joke? As a meme?
Hit the back wall there very, very quickly. There's no common sense there. If you believe there's actually a signed copy, well, you've got no common sense.
I would imagine either someone stuck a sticker on there as a joke, or it's signed by whoever did the foreword, because usually Bibles, a lot of Bibles at least I should say, sometimes have a foreword by a specific theologian or something, someone who writes on the topic of religion.
No common sense.
It was a joke, yeah.
Here as well, obviously.
They probably took it off one thing at Barnes & Noble and stuck it on another.
You'll be waiting quite a long time for that to fill up because you need a bit of common sense for that. There's no common sense.
Baha says, him saying fermenting sugar causes yeast and mold to multiply is like saying me eating some soup causes me to get pregnant and birth a baby.
Here, classic case of this is not my job. Just move the stick out of the way. One of my favourites, this product contains peanuts. Well, of course it does, but no common sense. In recent days, with all this coronavirus nonsense...
Can you come up? Yeah, go for it. It's an hour-long video.
There's obviously more of a lack of common sense as people start doing stuff like this. Now, it's very hard when you have 6 kids and one on the way to try and find toilet paper when people start doing stuff like this. Now, this also creates a more lack of common sense when people start selling toilet paper online for $5,000 for a pack. And luckily, this virus obviously can't go sideways because, as you can see with social distancing, we're supposed to keep 1.5 meters away here. But
yeah, it's not well thought out, clearly.
Obviously, the virus, luckily, can't go sideways. So there's no common sense in today's world anymore. So
distancing people in the front and the back would still be beneficial, though. Why do people always assume that if you take any sort of precaution, if it's not 100% going to, eliminate something, it's not even worth it? Seatbelts aren't 100% effective. Bulletproof vests aren't 100% effective. You still use them, though, because they help keep you safe.
So what I'm about to show you, hopefully, will make a bit of common sense to you guys. Now, a lot of people ask me, how can our superior soda help with your immunity? Well, many people are talking about your immune system, about building and boosting your immune system. They're talking about vitamins and minerals and good diet, and all those I totally agree with. However, I believe they're missing the foundation to all of those things. And what I'm talking about is true.
Have baby because he has a meanie tooth.
Baha, would you debunk this video with me?
Yes. Thank you. How about I debunk all of the videos with you for the rest of our lives?
Sounds good.
I love you.
Love you too. Hey, Ollie, I heard you lost a tooth.
Not lost, is in the process of losing.
Oh.
It's wiggly.
Okay. Poor baby. Our kitty is losing a tooth.
Do you want to come, Kato?
Through alkaline.
Where's his what?
His blanket.
Oh, it's right here.
It's okay, baby. It's okay. Do you want your blanket?
Now, without alkalinity, none of those things actually really matter because you can't absorb those nutrients and vitamins and minerals. The diet that you have, you can't absorb any of those nutrients from that special diet or that good diet if you haven't got true alkalinity. Now, the word true alkalinity is very, very important, which I'm going to say quite a lot in today's presentation, because there's a lot of false alkaline products on the market. All the waters, they all say they're alkaline water. You can buy...
Oh, that's cool. We were literally in the store the other day. It was a store that's kind of like a Whole Foods, but not a Whole Foods. And we were in the aisle that had, like, bottled water gallons and stuff. And, like, half of them were labeled with their pH value. And I hated it.
Buy those filters. You can buy all those water ion.
He's gonna lose a tooth if he's eating.
Ugh, fuck off.
Ugh.
None of those are a true alkaline, which I'll show.
It's her birthday. She's probably looking for attention.
Oh my god. I bet
Show
she's
you
watching
why.
the stream.
Yeah.
If she's watching the stream, fuck you. You know who you are.
God.
The course's presentation. Now, if I'm going to explain to you true alkalinity and how this helps, especially with viruses and vitamins and minerals, well, I'll have to show you the opposite side first, which is basically acidity. Acid is one of the biggest factors that we see today.
For $500, drink this or Jilly Juice? Neither. I would drink neither.
Especially when it comes to chronic
I don't need $500 that bad.
disease.
You can see
Yeah, the tooth.
they're, so these are both the same tooth. Just one's the adult, one's the...
Yeah.
So, before we go any further, by law, I have to do one of these things, a common law disclaimer. So we're going to go into a contract, you and I. So I'll let me read this out. So all information today is for educational purposes only. I am not a doctor or a scientist, and I've got no medical background whatsoever. I went to grade 12, and that's it, which you may hear me say a few times today. I am an expert in bicarb. I've been dealing with bicarb.
Pauses?
Yeah.
I'm so confused. Like, number one, getting through grade 12, that's fantastic. That doesn't mean that you're stupid or something. Like, not going to college, not having a degree doesn't mean that you're stupid.
I dropped out of college.
It's like, but he is trying to couch this like, oh, I'm not a scientist, I'm not a doctor. I'm just telling you the exact opposite of what scientists and doctors say.
Yeah.
Ollie, do you want some soft food?
Bicarb for 28 years, 100% of my efforts for 28.
Baycop says, yo, I finally got a job with my master's degree after 2 years of waiting. Your boy is now a social worker for the South Carolina Department of Mental Health.
Yay!
Right on. Nice.
Congratulations. Be careful. Social workers get burnt out really quick. I know that you probably know this, but make sure you're taking care of yourself.
Years. So all information today, all right, is my own personal opinion and my own research as well. The information
Wow, he's trying to get those legal disclaimers out there.
that I'm going to share with you today and what you're going to hear today shall not be taken as professional.
If someone does a disclaimer like this, but they say something that gets someone actually hurt, does this disclaimer completely protect them?
You'd have to ask a lawyer. I do not know how much the protection it would provide.
Hey, anyone in a lawyer in the chat? I know we have a couple lawyers, but anyone in there right now, a lawyer?
Krizia says, God damn, he's one of those all diseases just pH imbalance idiots. Yeah. I prefer that over the Candida people. Just a personal preference.
Professional advice now.
It strikes me as very, the humors. Your humors are out of balance. It's very similar.
What it is.
Yeah.
At any times in the presentation. There's no photos,
Jalen
videos,
Jeans
or
said the same
recordings or copying this presentation in any way, shape, or form.
Fair use, bitch. Suck it.
Our Superior Soda, which is now listed on the ARTG, which stands for the Australian Register of Therapeutical Goods, which means it's now classed as a listed medicine under the TGA. There's our Austel number. That number basically, if you go online, you can see all the legal health claims that we can actually make, which is quite important. The only health claims that we make are the ones that we're legally permitted, which are...
Oh, that's his tooth clicking? Oh, poor baby. Oh, God, that's awful. I don't like that noise.
It's like when you have, like, a loose tooth.
Yeah. Oh.
listed, as I said to you, on the ARTG public record. So you can look at those whenever you like to have a look at those. Now, no persons involved in presentations, including myself, all my retailers shall be held liable for any action taken by anyone who watches this video as a result of what you hear in this presentation.
Is the kitty okay? He's a baby and he's losing his baby teeth.
Now, this is very important.
And he's got a really loose one that's going to come out soon.
By continuing to watch this presentation video and receiving the information, it shall be taken that you have read, heard, and understood this common law disclaimer, and that you consent, right? That you consent and you're legally bound by the terms of this common law
I do not make a contract with you, sir.
Disclaimer. So that's very, very important.
I do not stand under your contract, common law or otherwise.
We don't consent for you to sue us.
M. Scheffler says, I'm not a lawyer, but I play one in chat. In my legal opinion, fuck this guy. Also, he be trippin'.
Important. If you do not agree...
Marcus Drake says, depends on the type of liability. I think if he gives medical advice, he can be charged as unlicensed, even if he disclaims, again, depending on the state law. Negligence would require a fact-by-fact analysis, but before I could even guess at the potential liability. Okay, thank you.
Or consent to this common law disclaimer that I've just read out to you.
I'm not a lawyer, but I've done one.
That counts, right? Tea with goblins with some bits. Oops. I missed. Sorry, let me click on it. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, God. These are his, sovereign citizen things. Ugh, I'll save it. Sovereign citizens. Thank you.
You must discontinue to watch the video by closing down the window or the web browser or mobile device, whatever you're watching it on. Now, if you continue to watch past this point, we have just ended with this. Now, commercial bicarb, and my live presentations know where I started from. I've been dealing with commercial bicarb, and I literally design and manufacture.
Okay, so he is talking about bicarbonate of soda because these machines say soda blasters on them.
Machines, which I still do today. All my machines are designed by me, and we get them manufactured here in Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. They're not made overseas or internationally. They're all designed and manufactured right here in Brisbane, which is, in my opinion, is very, very good. So we use commercial grade bicarb inside these machines now for 20
He thinks you can make a binding contract like that? Well, he's a sovereign citizen, so I guess, yeah.
years.
Narnia the Owl says, this is like an NFT bro telling you not to download a shitty JPEG. Hey, some of them have PNGs now, okay?
Now, a lot of people will ask me, what is soda blasting? So a little clip on what soda blasting actually is. So watch this little 30-second clip.
All of this is too close to me to be able to see.
Oh, so he's literally just gonna spray things with this? Cruelty says, my legal opinion...
Objection, conjecture. Objecture.
That's not a word.
We put that piece of metal into the side. See, it corroded 100%. Both sides were completely rusted away, which is nothing fancy, which is to be expected.
Okay, so because it can clean corroded metal, he thinks it's gonna clean your body? By this exact same metric, couldn't I take a power washer and shove it in my mouth and hit the spray button and try and clear myself out?
I mean, Donald Trump, the President of the United States, tried to say that bleach did some stuff.
Chrysia says it's just fucking baking soda.
Another test over here. We've got this piece of metal on the right-hand side here. We've got some salt water from the ocean, but this time the lab took about 4 grams of our superior soda into the glass of water and we dissolved that through. We did the same test. You can see very clearly, after the same time period, 60 hours, it only corroded 2% as opposed to 100% because oxidization needs acid to do that, right? That's what rust.
Tea with Goblin says, power washer up the bum, the last enema you'll ever need. Yeah, you'll die immediately. So yeah, that'll do it.
Rusting is.
Have I played Power Washer Simulator? No.
I want to play it so badly. It looks so fun.
Oh, God. Yeah, Baja loves the Power Washer stuff.
Corrosion, and it needs acid to do that. So back on the acidity, acid also is what basically turns your pool green. If your pool becomes too acidic, it turns your pool green. You get a lot of molds, a lot of green stuff coming to the surface, and it'll basically, if you have a concrete pool, it'll suck all the lime out of the concrete. It'll actually tear the glazing off your tiles. It'll actually destroy your railings and even destroy your pool pump if it gets like this. Now, acidity is what triggers this again. How about your soil?
Nick says it's oxidation, not oxidization, you blithering idiot.
If your soil's pH...
People aren't pools. I'm mostly water, so I'm basically a flesh pool.
Okay, I gotta read this. Burn skin and eyes, mold and bacteria leach lime, take glazing off tiles, eat stainless steel, destroy pool pump. Okay, this dude is like... He can't decide if he thinks that the bacteria and the mold are causing the acidity or the acidity is causing the bacteria and the mold. Because he has his causality like...
Flipped?
He keeps flipping it.
Yeah.
Over and over again. And like, I want to know, does this dude... I kind of want to know, does he think that lime in cement is lime and that's making the green color?
I don't know. Or just seeing what the kitty was doing.
Salinity is incorrect or it becomes too acidic, it grows mold, funguses, and bacteria. So I had a friend of mine in Cairns, he said to me, look, Dean, here's a nice healthy plant. After one dose of acid rain, basically killed the plant. Acidity is what kills all these things. How about a fish tank? We had a lady...
It's not acid raining in your body. What? Your diseases are not caused by your acidity. You're not too acidic. You're fine.
Okay, this dude thinks that because acidity can kill something, that means that it is the thing that kills everything. So are people that get like stabbed or shot dying of acidity? Is the bullet like leaching acids into their body? Is that what's happening? Because no dude. Yeah, dosing a fucking plant with acidic water or whatever you gave it, yeah, that's gonna fucking kill it. Because it probably, number one, if you did it slowly over time, some plants, as long as it's not abrupt, can deal with a changing in like acidity of their water. So water normally it swings between being acidic, neutral, and basic, in a very small range, but it still does, swing a little bit between that. And some plants can like acclimate to that if it's not abrupt. But just dousing it in 5.5 pH water? Yeah, that's gonna kill it because it doesn't have any of the, it's like heat shock. So your cells, they have very specific proteins that help to keep things going when you're overheated or when things are too acidic. If you don't have enough of those, it's like too much all at one time.
Pyromancer says xenomorph blood is acidic and they're fine.
We had a fish tank who owns a fish tanks and she actually sells these things. So I asked her, what happens if your fish tank has a pH of 5?
Jay says, hand avoiding the video contract, be like,
I have nothing but contempt for this court.
5.5. And she said, well, at that level, every single fish should be dead to start with. And if you don't basically fix the water...
I'm already starting not to feel very good. Are you?
My arm hurts a lot, but...
Quickly, you have to basically buy a new fish tank. I said, why? She said the acid of the water will actually etch the glass on the inside and you won't be able to see through the glass. So acidity plays a massive, massive role in, you know...
Can we get to the point where you sell your stupid product, please?
Wait, pause this. Okay, he went... Did anybody else catch that? I gotta go back.
I already went back.
Glass. So acidity plays a massive glass on the inside. You buy a new fish tank. I said, why? She said the acid of the water will actually etch the glass on the inside and you won't be able to...
Okay, he thinks that, like, he is going to his friend and saying, hey, what happens if this fish tank is 5.5? And saying, oh yeah, they die. But fish can also die from other things. Like, he is leading with the conclusion, right? Mm-hmm. Like, oh god.
He is assuming because acidity is bad and can do bad things, that all bad things are caused by acidity.
To see through the glass.
I forget the name of that fallacy, but I'm pretty sure it has a name.
So acidity plays a massive, massive role in, you know,
apparently there's
in nature.
In Brighton that got a Doctor Who pinball machine.
That's cool.
And also in your, you know, within your own bodies as well. Now, during the live presentation, you guys would have seen I've gone into depth about how excess sugar basically can feed a lot of these issues, because a lot of these viruses, bacteria, fungi, you name it, they need acid.
Begging the question? No, it's not begging the question.
To do this, and they create acid from the excess sugar that we all have today. Now, one of the largest issues that we see today is that we're all taught the pH scale. We're all taught that anything over 7 is actually alkaline. That is completely incorrect. Everybody, what I see, is measuring pH, but they're not measuring alkalinity or acidity, right? They're measuring pH, not alkalinity or acidity.
Okay, yes, pH is an arbitrary scale.
So basically, is what he just said, you're not measuring temperature, you're measuring how many degrees Fahrenheit this is.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. It's arbitrary. It's like there is Celsius, Fahrenheit, Kelvins. It depends on what you want to do.
But it is a measure of that particular thing.
It is a measurement. Also, like there is the alkalinity and acidity. You can say it in terms of like alkalinity. So you can say the I don't know if it would be charge or however you would say it, but basically in terms of alkalinity, you could say, oh, this lemon is negative something alkalinity because it's not alkaline, it is acidic. It's like you know, this just makes this is so frustrating that I'm having trouble even explaining.
Remember what I told you earlier about self-selection bias and scams?
Yeah.
I'm feeling that right now.
Yeah.
In my live presentation, I've gone into depth and I've shown you that. But just a little quick example about what I mean, this little video here. Classic example, we have Coke on the left.
Oh God, what did he just do to his voice?
2.5 pH. You have hydrochloric acid from your stomach between 1.5 and 3.5. Now, if you pour Coke onto your left hand and hydrochloric acid from your stomach in the right hand, which one's going to burn a hole through your hand? The hydrochloric acid, right? Not the Coke. Both same pH, but different types of acid. Then when you measure pH, you're not measuring how corrosive the acid is. Now, in my live presentation, I actually use apple cider vinegar to show the difference, because that's an acid. It's a really, really, really acidic substance, that is. Again, apple cider vinegar has the same pH as the hydrochloric acid in your stomach. Yet if you pour apple cider vinegar into your hand from here, or hydrochloric acid from your hand into here, which one's going to burn a hole through your hand? The hydrochloric acid, every single time. They both have the same pH, exactly the same, roughly about 2.4. Same pH, different types of acids, right? Now on the flip side, we have alkalinity, right? There's hundreds of so-called alkaline...
I'm bored with him. Does he ever say anything more interesting?
the legal health claims that we can actually make, right? We help maintain body electrolyte. We help restore electrolytes such as the immune systems.
Okay, I'm done with him. What other dumb shit can we watch? What's his name up to? Oh god, what's his channel name?
What person are you thinking of?
He's in his garage, he yells about things. His name is like Daniel Pratt, I think. Is it this one? No, that's Nathan's channel. Honestly, if I type flat earth, he's usually pretty early. Flat earth. Search upload date. Siberian Winter says, as it turns out, multiple voices spewing bullshit does not cancel the bullshit out. Surreal, I know. He posts relatively often. That's Chris. Chris again. There we go. That's him.
Okay, so
666 subscribers, huh?
I had someone comment on one of my last videos about, oh, it looks like people are going to have to start taking care of themselves and stop abusing their bodies and then just using the healthcare system to make them better.
It's kind of what it's there for. What?
Yeah, okay, I get your argument there.
Hydrate.
And as long as and ends it with, is that such a bad thing? Well, if you're just going to have a surface point of view like that, sure, yeah, I guess that's a good thing. People have to take better care of themselves. What's not a good thing is...
Chrysia says acidity is not a measure of corrosivity, it's a measure of its interaction with bases.
a fascist takeover of the healthcare system in your entire country. And I mean that literally, by definition, as they fire those that will stand up, ask questions, and demand actual science and accountability for people's claims. They're all fired.
The questions have been answered. At this point, if you're not, like, on board with vaccines and you work in a hospital, fuck off. At least the Supreme Court agreed with that one. The other decision was asinine, though.
What other
And who?
Oh, no, you didn't hear? The Supreme Court said the OSHA vaccine mandate's unconstitutional. Yeah, their justification was dog shit, too. But they said it's okay to mandate it for healthcare workers.
Who takes their place? All over the country, you'll see story after story of reserve and military people filling those positions.
Nick says a literal fascist takeover would purge all unfit patients, you idiot. Surprise, it was down partisan lines, by the way. The decision.
So, even fast...
74 Quinn 74 asks what my exact field of study is. It's developmental and reproductive genetics.
Faster than I thought, literally mindless, order-following drones, which is by definition what the soldiers of the military are. Ask anyone that's been in the military. You don't think for yourself, you follow orders. They're already replacing people with them. And any private sector healthcare employees now, thanks to the Supreme Clown Show, they hire from here on out will be jabbed up, mindless drones themselves.
I would imagine the average IQ of hospital employees has gone up. I'm using IQ as a stand-in for intelligence, even though I shouldn't. Let's just say average problem-solving ability.
I would also guess that the average hospital worker's level of care for the common good of
Let's
humanity.
say level of empathy has probably gone up.
Not to mention, if you think healthy people don't ever get sick or need Medicare or medical care, are you saying all of these professional athletes and soccer players that have dropped dead at a ridiculous rate lately after being forced into a medical
he's gonna make bullshit claims.
procedure were all abusing their bodies and not healthy and didn't exercise enough? Have you ever played soccer or football? Yeah, I'd submit they were probably pretty healthy people. Everybody is healthy until they get sick.
Yeah.
It's not just people abusing their bodies that need health care.
Yeah, no kidding.
I think I need to stop the stream. I'm starting to feel really bad. Like, I feel nauseous.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Have you eaten?
I had those chips.
That's not good.
Yeah.
How long have you been streaming?
2 hours.
Do you want me to go get you some food? Might help.
I'll get it. Let's see who we're gonna rate. Unless you want to take over for an hour.
You told me I'm not allowed to do that.
What would you watch if I gave you an hour of the stream?
I don't know.
Sky Come Fallen says yes, but take that up with the insurance industry. KBS says I got really sick from my booster. I got a fever and chills.
I could watch the rest of that one guy's video.
People are bored of that, though.
I could watch some of the weird, like, Darman.
Yeah, sure. Procagama 200-bit says bits for Baja stream. Okay, here.
Oh.
What? I'm not allowed to leave the stream with someone else unless you're both in the same room. Okay, I'm just gonna end the stream then. I need to go lay down. That sucks. That sucks. 74 Quinn 74, thanks for 16 months. 74 Quinn 74,
Oh God,
thanks for 16
where am I?
months.
You're on Twitch.
Shut up. Oh God. Missed bits. I'll get him in a sec. Carnio1 with 100 bits. Thank you. Somebody, who did I miss? Nick. Nick says relationship goals. Oh God. Okay.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Always make your day.
I know.
Maybe one day, chat.
Astrofox says, hope you feel better soon. Thank you. All right. Have a good night, everyone. I'll try and be back tomorrow, but if I feel bad, you know, then I'll take tomorrow off. Oh God. You're all wonderful. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Get your booster.
Yeah.
It's worth it, no matter what. Keep yourself and your loved ones safe, okay? I'm gonna go rest and eat some actual food. I'll see you guys later. Night.
Bye.